now. People talk about this, don't they? Fearing God. Do you think you should fear this, Lorna? Nah. Do you think then, yeah, alright, so God's will, you believe in it, yeah? Do you think that you should be, do you think that he wants you to be afraid? Nah, he doesn't actually want you to be afraid. Yeah. He don't actually want that. He don't actually want that. That's what I'm saying, like, so people that impose themselves onto others, like, they're afraid of something, yeah? They are actually afraid of it, yeah? They actually are. Because you understand, when you don't fear God, yeah? And yourself, yeah? Alright? You're actually having a good level of spirituality now. Spot on, innit? Yeah, there's actual things to be grateful of. But compassion now, yeah? You're a compassionate person, yeah? You know the difference between, how do you know the difference between right and wrong? You know the difference between right and wrong, yeah? When you don't actually want to cause harm to someone else, yeah? But you can actually be yourself. People that are afraid, yeah, are not themselves. People that impose themselves are not themselves. What about people that are worried about doing this? They're not themselves. Yeah. Like, okay, so for example, right, there's some people, yeah, they do some stuff in life that they genuinely think is alright, yeah. Like, I'm seeing the word brutal, yeah. Being brutal. Being brutal, like, what kind of stuff is brutal, Lorna? Let me tell you what's brutal, yeah. Brutal is murder. Brutal is rape. Brutal is bullying, self-harming, being violent. That's what brutal is. And these all come from the mentality of having a fear. So should you fear God? Nah. What you do is you trust in God. And he helps you with what to do. That's what he does. Like, you hear this about people that have, like, changed their life, yeah, when they gave their life to God. Like, you hear about this, yeah, I changed my life. Yeah. Because, listen, whatever happened to you, yeah, in your childhood, listen, it's never too late to change, okay? But especially whatever happened to you in your childhood, yeah, especially, and however that manifested, yeah, and you didn't want to be in that pain anymore, God knows who you actually really are. Do you know what I mean? So when you trust him, though you don't fear him, you trust him, yeah, he'll show you. He'll show you what to do. Yeah. Some people get that misconstrued with being brutal. Because I'm not on about someone's insecure, yeah, or fears rejection. And then you somehow offended them, yeah. Yeah, I'm not talking about being like a brutal offender. I'm not talking about that. That's just wrong. I'm talking about they had an issue with you being you being yourself, yeah. Like who you are in your spirit, yeah, from when you were a child, an innocent, in your purest, yeah. Before all any of that crazy stuff happened to you, he knows you in your purest form. Do you think that's what he's trying to get you to connect to? Yeah, that's what a sign is, because he knows that you have a special, like, unique input into the world to actually make it better. And then what? You didn't have to hide yourself, and you've got a strong relationship. Yeah, and he's saying, like, this is what we're saying about thinking, what you're thinking about, and how you actually feel are two different things. Yeah. Yeah, like, for example, yeah. Okay, so I saw a video, and this lady, she does a lot of stuff on emotions, yeah. I can't remember her name. But she was saying, like, she would go away from work, yeah. It's a good example, man. She'd go away from work, she'd buy fresh flowers, she'd come back, and the dead flowers would still be there, and no one had taken them away. And she'd be like, I'm so angry that you didn't take these flowers away. And her thoughts are manifesting as being angry, yeah. But how she was actually feeling, yeah, was unappreciated. Yeah, like she'd been forgotten about. Yeah. And then she voiced that, and then her family would put fresh flowers for her to come home, yeah, too. You know, like this, yeah. That's what the relationship's like with God. He's like, nah. Nah, yeah, being worried about making the right choice. He's like, no, I know exactly who you are. But the will in it, you've got to be willing to take on the feedback and make it positive and feel calm in yourself. What do you think about these kind of people that do wrong them to each other? What do you actually think about this, LAURNA? Yeah, disclaimers, yeah. I get sick of making like these kinds of announcements and statements that are like the obvious thing. I get fucking sick of that now, yeah. Yeah, being worried someone might take something the wrong way. I get sick of that. I get sick of that. We were talking about self-governing not that long ago. Yeah. Yeah. Does he want you to worry about that? Nah, he wants you, he wants you to put your input um, in the right place, yeah, when it comes to charity. That's what he wants you to do. And leave others to it. That's what he wants you to do. Like, you might know there's some wrong things going on in the world, yeah, but like I say, like, there's a lot of fucking people in the world. There's a lot of people in the world that are different. Do you know what I mean? So you can't always worry about people that are being brutal all the time. Like, if you worry about that all the time, or that someone's gonna take something you say the wrong way, or cause harm, yeah, you're gonna be trapped in life. You're gonna be fucking trapped in life. Yeah, overly watching yourself. I'm seeing moody, yeah. The mind, yeah. The mind. Should you stop your mind, yeah? Psychology now. Your mind, yeah, needs your mind needs to be able to um have calm, yeah. Have flow, yeah. Your calm needs to be your calm. Your mind needs to have flow for you to be able to even have a fucking opinion on something, you know. Even reach a place of calm. Your mind has to have flow for that, man. So yeah, if you'll end up applying automation, so you thinking about something, yeah. You thinking about something. You know, it's like you take yeah, and it's making you feel uncomfortable or something, yeah. What do you do? Don't stop your mind, yeah. Allow yourself to yeah, take your time, yeah. Allow yourself to yeah. Because if you're stopping yourself, stopping what you're thinking about, you're not processing the information. You're not able to process. And you need to be able to process to actually understand how you feel. So that's on fearing God, and when people say shit like thoughts become things, yeah. When thoughts become fucking things, do you agree with that? I think when it comes to your thoughts, yeah, you need to allow your mind to flow. Don't stop your mind, alright? Because you need to be able to process the information to understand how you feel about that information. Now, yeah, you're driving manual, innit? Yeah, you're in the driving seat now. Now, you're not applying automation. Alright? So that's my opinion on thoughts becoming things. Thoughts become feelings. Thoughts become feelings, alright? Thoughts become feelings.